under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
And now, Derek Jeter, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's one of the best hitters to ever play the game. We're talking about a guy with 3,000 hits. A Hall of Fame pedigree that doesn't come around too often. You better appreciate it.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
So now to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Ruth has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. The 0-1 pitch. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Springer is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Next up is Jose Canseco, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. David Wells will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sean Green stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, it's been a pretty productive week at home, to say the least. 6-1 on the recent homestand. The last thing you want to have happen is to get on the plane and leave that there. The way you've been playing, fundamentally sound pitching, hitting, some defense. They have to find a way to continue the momentum, bottle up what they did at home, and take it on the road with them.
The 1-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One and one.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Wells, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level. He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now. He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. We'll move on to the second inning underneath Laughing Mountain with no score. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Cecil Fielder.
Now here it comes. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fouled off. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And now, Tim Raines.
The right fielder, Tim Raines.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Fouled away. Soriano, a 27-year-old. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alfonso Soriano goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 9th, the catcher.
Stepping up is Jorge Posada, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated
Nelson
hitter,
Cruz is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Cruz.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers left field, and this baby is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone!
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
George Springer is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a liner. Canseco arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
All right, here's how the Bronx
shortstop.
Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Still only 1 out in the inning. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead. Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this one at 248, 3 homers and 11 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Hit down the line at first. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We've played 2 full. The Blue Jays on top, 3-2. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now here it comes. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. And stepping in, Bernie Williams. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Ricky Henderson. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
1-2, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Toronto leads this one 3-2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Sean Green.
The right fielder.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
Now to bat, Jimmy Fox. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Raines gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So here is Jose Canseco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Canseco leads off second with nobody out. And he got him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins. The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Stepping in next, Alfonso Soriano, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming, here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Alan Trammell is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A curveball hit right back at him. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
Now batting, left fielder.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. It's 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Canseco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 11.
And now in the box, Bo Bichette. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Toronto, but they still lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jorge Posada, and they could use a spark from him here. First offering on its way. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Number 11 for him on the season. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
To the plate now, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, 1-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Bases are empty here, nobody out. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner at second, nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer at the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Henderson takes his lead at third with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next up, Cecil Fielder comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now into the box, Tim Raines flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McGuire gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4, the Blue Jays 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in is Reese McGuire. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Send it back right where it came from.
Sean Green is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-2 to Sean Green. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Now, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark. Do they send it home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ready on 0-2. Ripped down the line. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Fox trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Count 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Trammell brings it in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Score holds at 4-3. Julian Merriweather takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 67, Julian Merriweather.
So now here is Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Soriano.
0-1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, third baseman.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he...
High and deep to right. Green is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now back.
The catcher, Jorge Posada, will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go one. Nelson Cruz will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Down and away, ball 1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The count now at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Springer.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Here comes the 1-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slug.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. 8th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Damn, please, Zach. Somebody, please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you sit and watching this game as a bullpen, you see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy, you're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center.
Now
and there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in as he looks at a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bichette is off of first with 2 away. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. All even now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. The first pitch of the AB on its way.
Jeter.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next for New York, Bernie Williams, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Pops this one up. Guerrero into foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. good throw. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In now, Darryl Strawberry gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the base is empty.
Darryl Strawberry.
First pitch on its way. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, catch inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Yankees. This game's all tied at 4.
Leading up for Toronto, the catcher, number 7.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 15, Shaw.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sean Green. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Nestor Cortes Jr.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 65, Nestor Cortes Jr.
First delivery to him. Jose Canseco is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace. Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The next 3-2. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Tie ball game. 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starting pitchers. So next to bat will be Cecil Fielder. First pitch on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. One and one. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they've taken a 1-run lead. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Tim Raines is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Now that second base.
Next to dig in, Alfonso Soriano. No hits to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is popped up. Bichette is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-4 New York. Mendoza enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out.
Mendoza.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Jimmy Fox. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Canseco is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
one pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Popped him up. Fielder has a play. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Leading off the third baseman, Allen.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Springer giving chase. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Jorge Posada is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Tremble stands at second with no outs. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Derek Jeter will be next. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 7-4. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from two competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little...
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate now, Darryl Strawberry, as this is grounded fouled off to the left. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Now the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
Cecil Fielder would be next. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Matty V, this is historic. 10 bombs in one game, D-Roll. Are you kidding me?
It's so hard to hit a baseball, Dan. It's probably the hardest thing to do in all of sport. And for these teams to combine for 10 home runs between the two of them is really historic.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Springer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 9, the Jays 4.
Leading up for the Jays, the
Mariano Rivera will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in will be Bo Bichette. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. 2-0. Rivera, a 36-year-old veteran, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under, guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades, just incredible feat.
Right fielder is on the run. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Down the left field line and deep, and foul. 2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Reese McGuire is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The New York Yankees hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. David Wells earns win number 7 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.